And so it begins. All right. What is up, y'all? Welcome to the stage of history. It's on and popping, y'all. Got a good one for you today. Today, we're going to do a little activity, man. I want to help y'all to see some of the things that I put myself through to gain uh, more clarity on who I am, right? And that's really, really, really important when you go on whatever journey you're going on. If you are going to decide to take a particular path, to go in a particular direction, you're going to have to know who you are, man. Because you can get to a stage where you got a lot of stuff going on and you still don't know who you are. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to make a difference. Nothing's going to mean anything. You'll still be confused. You'll still be trying to figure out, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? It's really important to understand who you are first before you venture off into doing very grand things, because that's just, I don't know. It's just one of the best feelings. I don't even know. I don't know what to tell you. That's really all I can tell you is really understanding who you are and what you want to do is like, it's just a super fantastic feeling, man. So there were a lot of different steps that I did to be able to get to this point. And it eliminates a lot of the extra stuff, right? It eliminates a lot of the worry about the judgment and the insecurities and all of this stuff. You just do stuff because you want to do it, and that's how it should be. You should be able to just go through this life and not worry about what other people will think about you. The only thing you should be worried about is how God's looking at you, and as long as it doesn't have any quarrels with what you got going on, then you should be totally good, making decisions on what to buy, what to wear, making decisions on what you're going to do for the day, making decisions on where you're going to work, where you're going to school, what you're trying to learn. All of that should be like a total no-brainer to you. You should just walk into it and be like, yo, this is what I'm doing because I feel like doing it. That's normally how I go about stuff. That's how I go about buying clothes, everything I just mentioned. That's literally how I go about doing it, and why I'm so incredibly secure with just who I am, right? And what it does is it's the hyper awareness, man. It's the hyper awareness. That's what really helped me tune in. Now I felt a measure um of like myself, and understanding who I was, and what my purpose was for a minute. But there was still like some little insecurities, some things that I was going through that I didn't realize until I got into particular situations, right? You'll have to get into a lot of situations to really, really understand who you are. But to speed up your self-identification process, right? Who am I? What am I trying to do? What is going on? You tap into the hyper awareness. Now, this this is when I start saying quantum and when I start saying subatomic, right? Because when I initially show you this practice, you're going to go into a quantum realm where you're going to start noticing things about yourself that you didn't really pay attention to. It's always happening, it's always there, it's always going on. But we don't ever take the time to literally sit with ourselves and pay attention to ourselves. And one of the things that I learned through practicing this Joe Dispenza technique is literally defining myself by a thought. That's what you're going to do. And that's a ridiculously incredible superpower that we have. And once I really, really honed in and did that, the wording that he used literally explained what I felt when I fully actuated and activated into my full self, right? It was a liberation of energy, is what he says. If you're being defined by a thought, if you can sit your body down and tell it to stay like a stallion, or you're training it up like a stallion, you're able to do ridiculous things. Nobody else's opinion matters on what you're doing. Nothing else matters. I'm telling you, it's going to completely change your brain. It's going to rewire everything that you got going on. So what I want to do is show you that. Now, this is not something that is going to immediately happen to you. Okay. I was practicing this for months. It had to be for like an entire summer, probably a little longer than that. Of literally sitting down with myself in silence. I was going in my closet. I was going in my closet. I had a little walk-in closet where I was standing over there in what, Northwest Phoenix. And I would go in there every morning. As quiet and as dark as I can possibly get it, to where I opened my eyes, I couldn't really see anything. Like I was in outer space. That's how I wanted to feel, right? And so what I would do is I would just quietly, sit there quietly, and try. I tried to get up at a time where there was nothing else going on, so that there were no other sounds going on either, right? To where it was real quiet, really quiet. And when you first initially go into this, do not expect your brain to just quiet down and, oh, this is going to happen. You have to be super consistent at this. If you are not super consistent at this, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. You're not going to know what I'm talking about. You have to be ridiculously every day practicing like you're insane about this. You have to be super rigid and very serious about this, okay? Because that's what I did. It was every single morning. I would do it, and I was stretching out the time to where I started being able to do it for an hour. Okay? This is going to help activate you. You got to understand that. If you don't know what's going on right now in your life, if you don't know what's happening, this will activate you. Now, I'm not telling you that it's going to be a quick process. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take a concerted effort, and it's going to take consistency. If you break the consistency and you don't get to the point where it finally breaks, when you hit that breakthrough, you're going to start the process all over. And I'm telling you, I can't even explain the rush of energy that I felt. I don't know what it was. It was like a flood of, I don't know. It felt like a flood of fluid going, like cool fluid going through up and through my body as I had did this. One day when I was just sitting there doing the exact same thing, over and over and over again, sitting down, just sitting there, just trying to be as still and as quiet as possible, right? And I was just like, that's what he was talking about. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, that's what he meant. So what we're gonna do today, all right? If you're watching this, right, you must got the time. Okay. We're gonna take 5 minutes. We're gonna take 5 minutes, and it's gonna seem like the longest 5 minutes of your life. Now you might be, I don't know if you're watching this on the go or whatever the case may be. You might want to stop this later or watch it later and go and come back to it. Because here's what's going on. All right. We about to literally sit down for 5 minutes and not move. Don't move nothing. Okay. Don't say nothing. Try to stop as many functions on your body as possible, because what you're going to do is you're going to define yourself. We define everything. I've said that multiple times. Everything we look at, we have named. That is giving it a definition. Okay. All of the language, the words that we use, we define. And if you don't define yourself, of who you are and what you stand for, you will walk around confused or lost or just blah. And it is my purpose that I found to help people to feel like I feel like I felt when I found out what I was capable of, what I was able to do, who I was, where I wanted to go, what I wanted to talk about. Okay. This is just one part of it. This is just one part of it. All right. Is literally making sure you're doing this practice. It is sitting down, and you don't, and I want you to be whatever is the most comfortable position for you. Do not think that this got to be some cross-legged hands feeling. None of that. None of that. I want you to be literally in the most comfortable position that you can get in, because what's going to happen is you're going to realize that that most comfortable position ain't really that comfortable. That's what's going to trip you out. So I want you to get super relaxed. I do want you to sit up though. I do want you to sit up and be aware and be conscious, because I don't want you to fall asleep. Even though you can fall asleep sitting up sometimes, that's happened to me. But what I'm saying is, I want you to be acute to what's going on. I want you to be acute to what's going on. So just get as comfortable as possible. Okay, get as comfortable as possible, and then all we're gonna do is we're gonna take some deep breaths. I'm just gonna walk you through the process first. Okay, don't do it right now. We're gonna take some deep breaths. We're gonna take 5 deep breaths. We're gonna breathe in real deep. We're gonna breathe out a lot. We're gonna breathe in real deep and breathe out a lot. Okay, do that 5 times to get the body kind of settled, right? And then once we do that last breath, we're literally just going to sit. And I mean, try your best not to swallow any spit. Try your best not to blink. Try your best not to itch anything, not to twitch, not to do nothing except breathing, right? Except breathing. And even then, I want you to concentrate on making sure that nothing else is moving, not a thing, nothing on your body, zero. That's why I want you to get super comfortable, because this is going to make you very uncomfortable. Really, really, really uncomfortable. I'm dead serious. I know I went through it and I thought I could handle it, but no, it's extremely simple. It's straight Mr. Miyagi type stuff right now. Okay. Wax on, wax off. It's like, why am I painting the house and painting the fence? Because you're going to need it. Okay. You're going to need this. All right. For you to be able to literally tell yourself, yo, I'm defining you. Okay. I'm defining you right now as you are sitting down and you are not going to move. And my brain is saying this, my mind is saying this to my body, and my body needs to respond to me. Don't let your body just run around and do stuff. Don't just let it run wild. You do have to let it know, like, yo, no, this is me. This is me. This is me in control. This is what's going on. Because your body does have an autonomous system, that the nervous system. I was just watching a video on Netflix, man, tripping me out. Nervous system inside your body, man. Come on, man. You mean to tell me people think that that just happened? You gotta be kidding me, dude. The network system that is come on, man. Look, I'm not even gonna get into that. Let's just get into it. Because I'm like, what? How? How in the world, with all of the different systems and networkings and hundreds of miles per hour that signals are being sent? Come on, man. Come on, man. Straight design, y'all. Straight design. So look, here's what I want you to do. Okay. So look, I'm gonna get a timer. Okay. I'm gonna get a timer. And we gonna include taking the deep breaths in the 5 minutes. Cause I'm telling you, man, you about to trip all the way out. Okay. You about to trip all the way out just trying to do this. Okay. This is something that is, it's just not easy. It's just not easy. Okay. 5 minutes is gonna seem like forever. And you're gonna be thinking in your head, like, what the heck is going on? But doing this is so incredibly important for just you personally. Okay. It's so incredibly important for you. Okay. Helping the world find its purpose, man. This is our mission. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is why I feel the way I feel. This is why I can walk around, walk into any place and be like, yo, it's me. It's me. Just plain and simple. It's me. Yeah, I'm walking in. Right? And not be like, oh, what do they? No, it's me. I'm walking in. It's me. That's how I want you to walk around. That's how I want you to be. You need to walk into place and be like, yeah, what's up? It's me. Right? Cause that's what it is. Cause that's what it is. Don't worry about other people's opinions. Don't worry about if they think what you're wearing is cool or not. Don't worry about if they think your hair is great. Don't worry about if they think you are fat or skinny or tall or short. Don't think about none of that. You need to walk into places and be like, yo, this me. Uh-huh. This me. And that's exactly how I walk into everywhere I go. And I want you to feel that. I want you to understand that on a different level. And as you tune into yourself, you will feel that. You will be okay with that. You will be comfortable with that. Right? And that's what, because that's how you're supposed to be. You got that. You got this body, you got this vessel, you got this mind, you got this brain. and it's yours, and you walking around with it. It's yours. It's what you got right now. So you got to work with what you got, okay? And be confident and be proud of what you got. And if you're not proud of it, then let's do some work to start being proud of it, right? Let's do some work then, okay? So here we go, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start this off, okay? 5 minutes. 5 minutes quiet, okay? If you need to come back to the video again, come back to it. 5 minutes being quiet. We're gonna take some deep breaths, and we're just gonna sit here. And I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start it, y'all. All right. So let's take some deep breaths. Remember, sit in the most comfortable position you possibly can, okay? The most comfortable position you possibly can, okay? And let's take some deep breaths. I want you to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last one. Breathe in, breathe out. And now you can just listen to me. I want you to sit there, okay? Just sit there. It doesn't matter if your brain's going all over the place. It don't matter if you're thinking a bunch of stuff. Just sit there. Don't move anything. Do not move anything. Not even your little toe, nothing. Nothing. Do not move anything. Just focus on breathing in slowly and breathing out slowly. Keeping your eyes closed and focusing on not moving. Do not move an inch. All right, so look, what did you notice? What did you notice? Did you notice like the little nonsense that be going on in your body? Did you notice that you don't normally notice when you're not sitting still? Right? The little hairs, the little itches, the little different things, the wanting to move, the wanting to feel like, I just want to get up, or the has it been 5 minutes yet? Has it been 5 minutes yet? The anxiousness, right? The wanting to check, like, has it been 5 minutes? Let me look. Has it been 5 minutes? Right? What is that? What is that? What is that? And it's like, when I really think about it, is it me? Am I impatient? Am I anxious? You got to ask yourself these things. Why can't I just sit down for 5 minutes and not move? What's the problem? Why can't I define myself that way? What's going on? Why is that a problem? It's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes. We be telling other people, well, just sit down, man. Sit down 5 minutes. But can you do that? Can we do that ourselves though? Can we do that ourselves? Sit down and be still. I tell my son that all the time. Sit down and be still. But can I do that? Can I do that for 5 minutes? How I'm gonna tell them that I can't do it myself? See what I'm saying? Don't be going around saying that to y'all kids if you can't do that. Don't even do it no more. Right? If you can't sit down for 5 minutes and be absolutely still, don't say that. That's that do as I say, not as I do type stuff, right? We don't want to do that. We want to lead by example. But in those moments, y'all, and doing that for 5 minutes, first of all, if you felt like it was a long time, that's what's happening with that I've noticed through my research, my scientific experiments on myself, is that the reason why it feels like a long time is because we're not used to this realm, which is the quantum realm of you noticing your body, right? This surface level, right? Noticing, okay, this is what I am. This is what my body feels. This is what it's doing right now, right? So some of y'all might have heard, oh, this is what I can hear my heartbeat, like, or my ears twitching, or or my eyes are itching. And I want to open them, and like that's the quantum realm, right? Once you master that realm of yourself, the quantum realm of you, right? Then you fall into the subatomic realm where you start really controlling those thoughts, right? Don't try and go into that right away. That's too much. It's way too much. Right now, you just let your mind wander, let it do what it's gonna do. Um, what you want to do first is you got to get the outside in control. This thing right here, that'd be like, oh, I want to get that cookie real quick. Oh, let me grab that. Oh, let me scratch right here. That's itching. That's what you want to get control of. You want to be able to be like, no, no, we're not gonna swallow right now. No, I'm defining this right now. I'm defining this moment. I'm defining myself and who I am right now. No, no, you're not gonna swallow until I tell you to. Like, what type of you think like, okay, what is that, Kev? Like, you flipping out? What you got going on, dude? Like, what is that about? Is this? Is getting control of this and recognizing your power. It's just like the superheroes that start recognizing their superpowers. And it's like, remember Spider-Man? He like, and the people that drop stuff and they be like, wait a minute, am I? It's like, no, that's for real. That's for real. They're literally showing you how to get this going. And that's what you got to do. Once you start, I'm telling you, once I started noticing the things about myself, because I used to think I was sitting down in my closet, right? I used to think it was bugs in there because it was stuff crawling on me. I'm like, what is this crawling on me? It was just me. It was just my hair. It was just my brain phantomizing something on me, wanting me to get up, right? What type of trickery? What type of foolery is that? What, like, what? My body's trying to trick me. Why? Why? Because it's so-called trying to protect me from this unknown realm. This is such a soft way of going into learning how your brain and your body tries to protect you from harmful unknown things. Ain't nothing going on. And once I really fully dove into that, like, dude, ain't no bugs in here, dog. Ain't no bugs in here. What's wrong with you? Like, stop it. No, really, stop it. There's no bugs in here. I check the room and everything beforehand. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna vacuum, let me make sure I get everything taken care of. Ain't no bugs in here, man. You are making this up. And then you literally are trying to tell yourself that it's true. What is that about, y'all? What is that really about? Really think about that for yourself. If that is something that you were just experiencing, why are you lying to yourself? And then almost believing it, right? It was something. It had to be something on me. No, nope, nope, zero, nothing. Is this. And you got to get control of it. And then it's this, and you got to get control of it. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. That's the hyper awareness. That's your superpower that you're going to identify, and you're going to trip yourself all the way out. Now, how much do you have to practice this? Once a day, every day, morning or night, before you go to bed, when you wake up, every single day for 90 days. Or in the program that I got going on, you're going to do it for 2.5 months. Hopefully that would be enough time for you. But I'm telling you, when you really dive into this and you define yourself by a thought of, no, we're not going to get some chips. We finna sit down right here and we're going to complete this activity until I tell you to. That's when the game changes. That's when you really be like, hold on, I can wait a minute. You want to really feel like you can do anything? Start mastering yourself. Start mastering who you are. And then going to the gym won't be so difficult. Trust me. Then doing anything else, going to work and all of that, it really won't be so difficult. Trust me. Because you'll be able to just get up and do it because you're like, yo, I can define myself. I'm just gonna do it. Because I said I was gonna do it. Right? The word. Jesus was the word, man. The word. Logos, the word. Defining yourself. What are you saying? What are you doing? What are you going to do? Right? Really being honest and holding on to that truth of yourself. Right? Don't be lying to yourself. Don't be saying, oh, it was a bug on me. It had to be. No. Prove it then. Look down and see if it's one on there and see if it's a bug on you, and try not to slap it first. As soon as you start feeling that weird feeling, just open your eyes and look down. And if it's nothing right there, do not. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, I went through this, y'all. Extensive training, dude. Like freaking straight Bruce Lee stuff, dude. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life because it changed mine. And that's why now I walk into places like, it's me. It's me here. Hi. And that's what you should be doing if you're not doing that already. Okay? Um, is part of what I'm here to show you. And is the reason why I went through that silly experiment or those silly experiments is because I realized that it was helping me to become me. It was helping me to become me. And that's what I'm here to help you to do, is to become you, fully actualized. It's time to activate the you, the super you, right? And it's incredibly important because you're here for that purpose. You're here to provide something that you have for that purpose. The odds of you being here wouldn't be so astronomical if you didn't have something special, right? We kind of try and downplay it because it's 8 billion people on earth or whatever, however many people it is on earth. Oh, that's so many people. Think about how many people didn't make it. Way more than that. It's way more than 8 billion that ain't make it. You can't even number it. You see what I'm saying? So when you think about how rare of a specimen you actually are, and you really try and tap into who you are, change the game. It's gonna change the game. It's gonna totally change the game. And I'm telling you, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to show you that. And don't matter. It's only gonna be a few people. It's only gonna be a very few people because I'm a rare breed. I'm a super rare breed. I'm still hitting backflips at 37, right? And I'm not a gymnast. Okay. I'm out here trying to go into a realm I've never thought I could. Okay. And I'm gonna keep going into that. All right. But I'm saying all of this to say I want to see what you got. Cause I see what I got. I see what I can do. Yeah, I can do this. So who cares? Who cares? Nobody else cares but me. I care about that. I care that I can hit a backflip at 37. Doesn't matter if you care or not. I love the fact that I can do that. Right? So what do you got though? What do you have? I want to see it because I'm fascinated by people's superpowers. That's why I watch superhero movies. Because of the different powers that they have. I love it. I don't have Iron Man's powers. I don't have Batman's powers. I don't have none of their powers. I got my own powers. But I love the fact that those superheroes were created. Just like I love the fact that you were created. And I know you got superpowers, and I'm gonna activate that in you. That's what I'm here to do. All right. So yeah, um, it's going down, y'all. It's going all the way up. All right. It's going down, then it's going all the way up. All right. That's exactly what's about to happen. So let's take a look here. I see y'all was saying stuff, man, but I was tuned in, so I didn't want to I didn't want to get distracted. All right, let me see. Good day, everybody. Good day. Mark men, what's popping? Austin, what's up, man? We gotta get up, dude. We gotta talk. We gotta get on a video together. I don't know if you're still on here or not, but we gotta do something, dude. You I just saw too that you move in here in Arizona. It's on and popping, bro. All right, let's get something going. All right. Let's see here. A new sauna is on the way. 150 plus degrees for 20 minutes 5 times a week can be shown to have a great effect on inflammation and thus depression. Gonna try meditating while doing that. Meditation is hard for me. It was hard for me, bro. Like I ain't nobody finna. I'm not finna act like it was just this automatic easy thing. Like I told you, I practiced it for at least 90 days. It was yeah, and some days wasn't great. It wasn't a great meditation. I didn't get anything out of it. You know what I mean? Like that's just part of the process. The discipline though of going through it and being like, man, but what's gonna happen though if I keep doing it though? What's gonna happen if I keep doing it? And then all of a sudden one day, woof, hitting that rush and being like, wait, did I just completely get control of myself? Is that what that was? Huh. What happened to my brain when that happened? What happened to my brain and body? What happened to my nervous system when that happened? I don't know. I wish I had some scientists here that was monitoring me when they saw what happened, but I know I started conducting myself a particular way after that. That's really all I know. And I love how I feel now. You know what I mean? So I used to run 5 days a week. I would see how long I can go without drinking water after I was done running. I don't recommend that. I was young and stupid, but had better self-control than now. Hey, yeah, that's right. We're not making any recommendations of this stuff. I mean, I'm recommending you not swallow for 5 minutes, which is 1000% possible. But um, that right there, Johnny, it's in you, dog. It's in you, man. It's in you, dude. I want to see what you got, man. I want to see what your superpowers are, dude. Because you be tripping me out on here. You be coming on here, you be saying some stuff, and I'm like, this dude is man. He's got some legendary information. That right there is a mindset, y'all. Mindset matters. That right there is a mindset, y'all. That's a mindset. I'm not going to drink water. I'm going to see how long I can run and not drink water. That is mind over matter. That is why I said mindset matters because the mind is over matter, right? And what is matter? Matter is the physical of all this physical. If you can be defined by a thought, if you can be defined by a thought, There is nobody that can touch you. You can just I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, yep, bounce back. Oh, okay, boom. On to the next thing. Let's move. No problem. No problem. Let's go. Um, oh yes, yes. Five different methods of meditation and elements of life, perhaps finding one to suit you would work. Yeah, it's man, dude. Almost ready, y'all. Almost ready. Um, yeah. Just got a few just some of the weeks to copy over. That's it. Some of the weeks to copy over and it's on and popping. Fill out these type forms, man. It's on and popping, y'all. I'm telling you, it's on and popping, man. And when I created it, I was like, holy, I got to go through it. But I still, that's the great thing. That's the great thing. I'm not going to build a program and not go through it, not all the way through it. I built it and now I'm going to go all the way through it. That's what's really going to trip me out because I just combined everything that I did over time, which was over a time span of 5 to 6 years. But now I compressed it into 2.5 months. I have no idea what that's going to do. I have no idea what it's going to do. And I'm going to enjoy that. That's going to be fascinating. Um, so yeah, that's going to be great. Let's see. Kevin, do you think a 48 or 72-hour fast is more beneficial physically or mentally? Man, I think that combines the two. I think it's equal. I think it's you and your body agreeing. It's you and your body coming to an agreement. Your body's gonna go through this phase where it's like, oh, this is, but then at a certain point, you don't be hungry. Like when I did the 3 day fast, when we went into the 3 day fast, it got to a point where I was just like, my body was like, all right, cool. We not finna do food. All right, I'm gonna stop tripping on, asking you to put something in here, and I'm gonna see what else we got to do. And in those time frames, if you look it up, your body goes through this phase from 48 to 72 to autophagy, which is where your body literally goes into a straight self-cleaning mode. You ever close your oven and put it on the hottest setting because it's cleaning it, right? It's kind of like that, right? Close the oven, do the self-cleaning, right? And let it get all of that stuff out, right? Um, I think it's a combination of both. I think it's you working in unison with yourself, and that's a powerful thing to be able to do. But yeah, a few front flips after drinking too much. Yeah, man, that's a good one. That's a good one, dude. Oh man, that's funny, dude. All right, yeah. Um, no, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just part of my history, man. There's a bunch of stuff that's part of my history, Jenna. And that's just part of my history. My brother was crazy and we used to watch the Olympics and he used to want to make me to flip as a kid. And it's kind of one of those things like riding a bike, you just really never forget it. So I learned to flip when I was like 5 years old. You know what I mean? 5, 6 years old. And so I never really forgot the mechanism of doing it. As long as I, did it every so often and kept the mechanics in my brain, you really can't get rid of it, you know? Um, yeah, that's interesting because it literally is just like riding a bike. I can literally just do it now. And I haven't done it since I think every time I've done it so far lately, as of late in the last like maybe 5 or 6 years, I've recorded it. So the spans of time that I've done it is like probably like year, months, 6 months or something like that in each time. But yeah, you never really forget it. You never really forget it. So it's just a built system. It's just a built system. It's nothing to be it's nothing really to be in awe of, right? It's just a thing. It's just a thing, man. It's just a thing that people do and that people can do. Anybody, anybody can do it, right? As long as your structure can support the impact that happens after that, right? I want to stress that. But if it can, yeah, any person can do it. And at any weight, I've seen big people hit backflips straight up at any weight. I think it's simply a mechanics, man. It's like your body and brain is, man. That's why I love this stuff, y'all. Your body and brain is freaking amazing. Okay. Recognize that about yourself. It's amazing. You are amazing. Okay. You're an amazing person. Um, but yeah, yes, 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 yes. All right. That seems to be what we got here, y'all. But yeah, if there's any questions or anything, y'all, about the technique that we just did today, shoot me a message on here. Shoot me a message privately if you want to ask me some questions or anything like that. Because yeah, it's not fully mastered, but it was definitely a practiced system that I went into, and I understood what was happening, and I asked a lot of questions behind it, like the questions that I ask you. I ask myself those exact same questions. What's happening? What is going on? Why can't I just sit still? Why do I feel like these bugs are touching me? Why do I want to itch my face? Why is my body sending me signals to make me move? What is that about? Like, what the heck really is that, y'all? I mean, come on, man. Really think about that and blow your freaking mind. What is doing that? What is doing that, y'all? Is your brain and your body separate from your mind? Like, cause why? What is it like? Just it's trying to make you get up. It's trying to make you thirsty. It's trying to make you pay attention to time. What the heck is that? What is that? Because you, as far as you know, you're consciously sitting there just trying to say, yo, let's just be still. But you fighting with yourself? Like, what? What? What is that? And that's what I was absolutely obsessed after that. Cause I was like, no, something is anybody talking about this? I was like, something's up with that. How in the world can I not define my position, myself, by a thought? Why can't I? What is going on here? I thought I controlled myself. I thought I controlled everything that I was doing. The heck is going on here, man? And so that's what made me just be like, yeah, that's something I gotta figure out. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. And yeah, that was how I created this stillness and silence. And I'm totally comfortable in that. I'm in my element. And when me and Mo went to the float tank, man, it was crazy. I was at home. It was weird. It was a weird sense of security that I felt, even though I was in a completely different place in this weird tank room with water in it, and I'm floating. I felt at home. And that's part of what I'm here to show you. That's how you should feel. Everywhere you go, you should be at home. Why? Because that's what we're on. We're on home, y'all. Okay. This earth is ours. Okay. The world is yours. Yeah. It's the truth. It's the truth. It was gifted to you. God was like, here, I want y'all to play down here. Okay. Here you go. Here's your house. This whole entire world, y'all. And so this construct that we have built and all of this is sometimes I'll be irritated, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes it really makes me mad because it's like I'm not diving into the same paradigm, man. It's like I get it, but I'm trying to change that. I'm really trying to change that. I'm really trying to help people to change this goofiness, man. This goofiness, dude, of trying to place a monetary value on a person, dude. That's not what this is about, man. That is not what life is about, dude. I want people to look me up on and see what my net worth is. It's not what this is about. Who cares? Who cares what your net worth is? Who cares what Elon Musk's net worth is, dude? I just care about the inventions, the things that he's coming up with, right? That's what I care about. That's what's really amazing. And for some reason we felt like we had to quantify that. We had to try to number that for some particular reason. And I'm kind of confused on that still. Like, why, dude? Why? That wasn't the deal. That wasn't the deal that God put down here. He didn't say that. That wasn't in the writings. That wasn't in the first writings. He didn't say, you know what, and then you want to quantify. It's like, well, since we created that system, then now we have this guidance. Like, hey, well, if you're gonna do that, then you better multiply what you got. Okay, you better multiply what you got if you want to do that. Okay, don't be silly with it. But yeah, there's a lot on my mind with that stuff, y'all, and there's a lot on my mind today. Period. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the practice. Maybe we can do this. Maybe I'll make it a thing. Um, really trying to organize a structure to try and do the best I can to show people how they can help and heal themselves and actualize into their themselves and be very happy and confident and proud of themselves, right? That's what I really want for you guys, because I think it feels absolutely amazing, like straight up. And that may change things. That may be the beginning of the change of all of this, because the greed that comes along with all this stuff, there's always the cause and effect, right? But yeah, we got to start thinking different, man. I saw this Gary V post. It's funny because he literally said the same thing. He was like, we got to stop um equating money to success. Like, huh? No, that's not what it is, dude. It's just not. It's simply not, right? Because if you can have all the, it's people that killed themselves, dude. You come on, man. It's people that had all the money in the world and killed themselves, dude. You got Robin Williams. You got very, very funny people, seemingly, right? And it's, I mean, obviously, they was getting paid. They was having, I'm sure they could buy big houses and all of that stuff. But did that matter? Did that matter at the end of the day? And could they take it with them? I'm just saying, man. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, trying to figure it out, trying to figure it out. But yeah, the beginning is just helping you to really be happy with who you are, because that's important, right? So love you guys very, very much. All right. Love you guys very, very much, because we're all the same. We're all the same. Black, white, short, tall, skinny, big, all of it is, we're all the same, man. We all got the same mental faculties. Okay. And we just need to unify, and we need to get together and really start trying to work on ourselves and the planet, man. That's the key. But yeah, mindset, y'all. Mindset, man. I hope that stillness practice helps you. Mindset, y'all. Mindset. Maybe we'll start it off. Maybe we'll start the lives off with that, kind of help you to tune in to what's going on. But the mindset matters more than anything else. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see this, Jenna. Let me see. It felt like returning to the womb of your mother. No, it felt like I was just, I don't even know, dude. I was just there. It was, what did it feel like that? Maybe it did. Maybe it did feel a little bit like that. That didn't come to mind. Um, But yeah, that was the only way I can explain it. It just felt like home. I was just like, wow, I'm here. Like, this is great. I'm totally comfortable, like super extra comfortable, like comfort. Yeah, that was high, high level of comfort for sure. But yeah, remember, guys, mindset matters. Mindset matters more than anything else. Mindset matters more than anything else, y'all. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. Love you guys very, very much. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Okay. Just think it. Just think it, and then conduct yourself accordingly. Make the day great. Make the day great. Make somebody's day. Dive into somebody's story. That's what I'm going to talk about Friday, too, when you look out for the video. Tomorrow, um, the video that I'm going to post is going to be talking about diving into somebody's story, y'all. So definitely do that when you get the opportunity. Uh, Love Gary Vee. He has a quote saying, "All this looking back, all this looking back is messing up your neck." Right. That's funny. All right. Love you guys. I won't keep you too much longer. All right. Have a fantastic rest of the week and the rest of your day. I'll be checking in with y'all. All right. Anytime. Out.